I want you to look closely at these photos. Well, besides them being incredibly photogenic, these people don't have perfect teeth. Gaps, slight crookedness, not perfectly white. They look incredible in every photo, but their teeth aren't really perfect. So what is this sorcery? Is it the camera, the lighting, the angles? In my 17 years of cosmetic dentistry, I've learned it has very little to do with having perfect teeth. In fact, I'm gonna show you a couple of bad habits that make even the most beautiful smiles look awkward on camera. And the best part is, you can fix all of these today. Now, you've probably seen this before, and maybe you've done it yourself. I had a patient who came to me for treatment. Now, as we got to talking, I noticed something was off about her smile. It's not that it was bad or ugly, not at all, and quite the opposite actually. She had a very beautiful smile, but something was just not right. Then, a light bulb moment. Everything became clear to me when she told me that she had wanted to get veneers. There was a really small chip in her tooth that made her feel pretty self-conscious. And immediately I knew that was the reason, because this small insecurity made her hide her teeth whenever she smiled. And this robbed her of looking genuinely happy in photos. To be honest, this happens way more often than you think. People who aren't that confident about the look or the color or the shape or whatever about their teeth, they'll smile with their lips closed, and that just never looks natural. And because I've been doing this for so long, I can usually tell what somebody doesn't like about their smile just based on how they're posturing. But it's actually counterintuitive, because the more you hide that small imperfection, the more you'll look less confident. And here's the thing, even after we fixed everything, some people are still so used to their programming that they still smile the same way, even when the tiny imperfection they were worried about has already been fixed. Old habits die hard. So here's what you need to understand. Yes, go get your teeth fixed if it bothers you or if it really needs fixing. But there is no perfect smile, other than the one that you're naturally capable of. Again, I could show you the photos that we've looked at before. These are people who make money off their looks, and they don't even have that photoshopped, polished, picture-perfect smile that you see in toothpaste commercials. I mean, if that toothpaste commercial look is what you're aiming for, my recommendation would be to get veneers. But honestly, you don't have to become a model to justify getting them. It's not a total makeover procedure, and that's exactly what we focus on here in San Antonio. Whether you're ready for a full smile transformation, or you just want to fix that one thing that's been bothering you, book a consultation with us. Click a link in the description below. But here's something else that people get wrong. And just this one bad habit will make you look like you're in pain rather than happy. I remember one patient who came to me with severe dental anxiety. She literally told me that she had some PTSD from some childhood dental trauma. And I could really see how her entire face tensed up the moment she sat in the chair. And not just from fear of it all, but from the years of unconsciously holding tension in her jaw and facial muscles. Now, of course, here at the office, we'll take care of you and make sure you're super comfortable, but she was still carrying a lot of underlying tension. And guess where she was holding a lot of that? Yes, in her smile. Her teeth would clench together whenever she smiled, and it would make her look like she was grimacing rather than being genuinely happy. And so we worked together to help her recognize when she was clenching. And once she learned to consciously relax those muscles and keep her teeth separated, not only did her dental visits become easier, but her natural smile completely transformed. You see, this habit, it's when people smile with their teeth touching each other. And 99% of the time, it just looks like you're clenching. And that's not what you do when you're naturally smiling. Think about it. When you're genuinely laughing at something funny, are your teeth pressed together? Of course not. Your mouth naturally opens, your teeth separate, and your face responds authentically to the emotion. But when you're trying to pose for photos, we override that natural response and force our teeth together, thinking it looks more controlled or smile-like. And this results in a clenched smile. Remember, your face has over 40 muscles, and when even a few of them are tense, it affects how your entire expression looks. The jaw especially is one of the biggest culprits here, because when it's tense, everything else follows suit. This also happens to people who have overbites. Some people will try to push the jaw forward to hide the edges, but it only makes them look more stiff and clenched. So how do you fix this? Well, simple facial awareness and relaxation. That's really the first step to achieving a genuine smile. The most common areas where people hold tension are the jaw, but also the area around the eyes and the cheeks. When these areas are tight, your smile looks forced, no matter how perfect your teeth are. So, before taking a photo, inhale slowly. and exhale through your mouth. This simple breathing exercise signals to your nervous system that it's time for you to relax. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth and unclench your jaw. If you still feel tension, lightly massage your cheeks or stretch your mouth side to side. This should help release some tightness. You can actually try saying ah like you're at the doctor's office. This naturally drops your jaw and tongue into a relaxed position. Once you do this, your natural smile appears almost instantly. But the bottom line is, it's not really about perfection. Because there's one more thing that celebrities and models have in common that most people don't do. But first, I want you to remember the last time you watched behind the scenes footage from a professional photo shoot. Did you notice anything? Well, the model's usually moving. They're not really just posing. And while they're doing this, the photographer rapidly clicks away. That's because professional photographers, models, and celebrities know that to look best in front of the camera is to be comfortable with being natural. The people who make a living off of their smile don't really have some special smiling technique. It's that they've learned to stay relaxed and present even when there's a camera or multiple cameras pointed at them. They're not really performing a smile, they're just existing, and smiling happens naturally as part of that. Most people, on the other hand, the moment someone says, smile for the camera, they go into performance mode. They tense up, they think about their teeth, their angle, whether they look good, and all of that thinking shows up in the face as tension. So the real skill isn't learning how to smile better, it's learning how to stay natural when there's a camera around. The next time someone's about to take your photo, don't think about smiling. Think about something that genuinely makes you happy. A funny memory, your favorite song, something your pet did. Let your face respond to that, not the camera. The smile will take care of itself. But here's the thing. Sometimes even when you're relaxed and natural, your smile can still look off in photos. And that's when it's not about technique anymore. It's about the technical side of things. Maybe it's the lighting, maybe it's the camera angle, or maybe it's something about your teeth themselves, like the color, the texture, or even how light reflects off of them. I actually broke down all of these factors in another video called Why Your Smile Looks Weird in Photos. It covers everything from tooth color to camera settings. So if you're still not happy with how you look in pictures, even after trying these tips, that video will help you figure out what's actually going on. I'll put it up on the screen now if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.